Don't be mad. Get you a Mexican, get you a Jamaican, get you a Haitian, anything but a black man. And if you want a white guy, if it ain't white, he ain't right.
All the black men were so offended.
I love you, black man.
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 I love you, black man. I love you, black man.
I love you, black man.
I love you, black man.
Black women have no respect for men in general, so they'll just talk like that blanket statement as if the whole entire race of the black man is like this and not thinking about, well, what about your son?
And the reason why we got the mixed girls over there, because a lot of black women have said mixed girls are not black. They can't wait to tell my wife, who's Blasian, Korean and black father, all that, you're not black enough. So let's get into this conversation my wife and I were having.
I made a post on Facebook saying that dating black men are the worst men to date, and they're over there calling me everything but a child of God. But I feel like this is really a real conversation that we really need to have. I understand how hearing that can like throw you off and can make you feel attacked, but here's my thing. I love black men, okay?
We as black men already know you do. All races, all ethnicities, all religions of women's love getting them guts digging.
He ain't lying.
My goal is to have a black husband.
You ain't got one yet, but you got a kid though. What?
I'm 23 years old, okay? And in these 23 years, I've lived in about 4 different states, and I've noticed a lot of patterns when it comes to my community.
Black women are the least married, but black men make the worst husbands. Let's face the truth. No matter who y'all get married to, y'all still are the leaders of divorce.
You see how she's smart? Why does that make you happy, you lonely bitch?
How you making him look by saying
And
that?
that's the connotation that has been attached to black women, that you don't have no respect for no man, but especially you're a black man.
Right, so that's a them problem. That's not a y'all problem. I'm saying women in general talk like that about men in general when they're mad. They always do that.
Women in general talk about their men like, what have you done for me lately?
Yes, they do. Like, you know how many things they used to complain about all the time she'd be complaining about him when he would start getting on her nerves. That's not because he's white. It's just because he's getting on her nerves. And all women do that. Mexican bitches do that. Asian women do that. They be complaining about niggas. That's all they do is complain about a nigga anyway. When you get women get around, all they do is complain. And it's like, whatever she can nitpick about, she's going to nitpick about because her feelings. She's trying to get her feelings out and blame something. It's got to be his fault. It's never mine. I'm not the one who's nagging him. I'm not the one who's overspending the money. I'm not the one with all his high-ass expectations. I'm not the one who's talking back every time he says something. You can't just accept that maybe it's you. So you gotta put the blame on him. Oh, he don't work hard enough anyways. Oh, he worked too hard anyways.
Well, why can't the girl accept that it's maybe, just possibly, it's her?
It hurts our feelings. And everything we do is based on feelings. It's based on feelings. It doesn't feel good. So why would I tell myself, oh, I made a mistake? You see what I'm saying? Like, I can say there were a lot of things that I said and did back when we were younger that was because I'm young. Like, I'm not even thinking straight. I don't even have no life experience. I don't even have as much God consciousness as I have now. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of stupid things I'm just saying, doing, blurting out, because I'm not thinking about the consequence of the way I'm talking. I'm just in my feelings right now, so let me just vent my feelings by trying to hurt your feelings or say some weird outlandish shit.
Would you agree, because of feelings, that's why the man, that's one of the reasons why the man leads the woman, because he is not even allowed.
Yeah, he's not gonna think like that.
Listen, he has feelings, absolutely, he's a human, but he's not even allowed to act on his feelings. You can't.
He can't. Or he won't survive. So that's not an option for him.
When I say you're not allowed, you're not in the hierarchy of men allowed. In the society of humans, you're not allowed to act on your feelings. Even happiness, you can't act so vigorously on your you can't go frolicking in the daisies. Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? You can't do that. So it's not just
buy a bitch a car because he like her. Everybody is looking at this nigga like, what the fuck are you doing?
Even children are questioning that guy.
Right, so that's not natural for men to move on their feelings. But for women, no, it's absolutely natural for us to move on our feelings.
Not natural. It's not expected. You can't. There's a barrier. There's no consequence for women acting on their feelings, but there's absolutely a consequence for men acting on their feelings.
Right, so, you know, it is what it is. Like, even if you heard me and you saying anything, doing anything, had some kind of attitude, like we felt like that about you, that's because of our immaturity, not because we actually believe it. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you can't really factor that into how we feel now, because we've grown since then. We've learned our lessons since then. We've realized that's wrong. Why would I say that? Why would I talk like that? I don't even believe that. Why am I doing that?
You learned your lesson in what way?
To know that that's not the right thing to do. That's not the right way to behave.
What made you learn your lesson?
Life. You just live your life and you realize, like, I'm being out of hand. I'm being out of control. I'm being emotional right now. Like I said, I'm making these decisions based on my emotions, not what is the right thing to do. Can people come to the realization that they made a mistake? Yes, they can. Can people change their mind about whatever take they had? Yes, they can. Can people control their anger differently than they used to? Yes, they can.
I think a lot of black men, they get with the girl thinking that she has already learned her life lessons. She already bumped her head, so therefore when I'm dealing with her, she won't get out of pocket with me.
I don't know why anybody would think that.
Because black men aren't taught how to date. I'm not sure what we as black men are taught how to do, if anything at all. If we just pick it up throughout our own experience. Just talking about before you even get 18, 19 years old. There used to be a thing called home training where people within your village, within your household, within your family structure, aunts, cousins, uncles, all of them, would tell you what was expected of you. That's been lost over the years. I say probably in the 70s, it was starting to get, maybe even before then. Like me, the people in the church was looking at me like I'm weird, which I didn't even realize until I became an adult, because you was born out of wedlock. But at the same time, they never gave me the energy of you was born out of wedlock. But that's because I think I was, this was a colorism time. I was all light skinned, and it wasn't like, oh, he just light skinned when he was born. I was like high yellow for the first 5 years of my life. So that whole colorism thing kind of worked in my advantage. They wanted to be mean. They wanted to shun my mother because my mother's dark. They wanted to be like, oh, get away from me. But, I ended up being literally the golden kid of the family.
Right. Do that sound like a bunch of people who's qualified to judge you?
It does not.
It's ridiculous. It's like whether you're being nice to me or mean to me, both reasons is stupid reasons. I can't, measure how people look at me in general based on what y'all niggas is doing. Y'all are weirdos. Y'all got some strange ass ideologies. I cannot base it on that. Sorry. And I can't sit here trying to convince you weirdos that whatever you think about me is or isn't true, because y'all are not qualified. You will literally worship someone because of their skin tone. Y'all are weird.
I won't say they was worshiping me, but I will say they weren't acting like the connotation that comes along with a person having a child out of wedlock, especially in the 70s.
That's what I'm saying. You giving me a pass on something stupid like my skin color that I can't even help? I'm saying these women are not going to talk about the race of the men with these complaints, like putting it on white men. White men are abusive. White men are control freaks. White men are assholes. White men are lazy. They're not going to talk like that because it ultimately reflects poorly on you as a group. And publicly, white people are great at showing unity in front of everyone else. That's their power. You understand what I'm saying? So, black women, on the other hand, are the complete opposite. They have no loyalty to their own people. Like we just said. Now, that's your reason for bullying him because he's too black? Make up your fucking minds. You understand what I'm saying?
Listen, that absolutely is a black community thing. I'm too black, so I get bullied. I'm too light, so I get bullied.
It's atrocious behavior, and it's just woven into the culture of black folks. It's just in them. Your
hair is too good, so you get bullied. Your hair is too naughty,
so
you get bullied.
So it's like, y'all not qualified. You don't even understand the basics of loyalty to your village, to your tribe.
Now, people will say to me, oh, like that guy we was watching, he said, people will say, first of all, he says in the manosphere, people will say, you some manosphere guy. So, and they'll come at me sideways like I'm some incel.
Right, and he was like, but I don't fit none of the stereotypes.
And then they find out I got a wife. Then the next thing they jump to is, you probably got a white woman. You seem like the type of dude that got a. And then he said, then they find out that my wife is a black woman. It's like just within this black. That's why I don't like the black community.
Now, who you thinking saying that to him? A bunch of white folks?
These are black people.
Black
That's what I'm
people
saying.
Talking points, exactly.
That's why I don't like I had to tell my tribe is intelligence. It don't matter what race or sex or how tall or fat the shape you are. That's my tribe. All skin folk ain't kinfolk.
That's
because
right.
I'm coming at you being all genuine just because we're skin folk. And you weirdos are showing me this since I'm in my adolescence. And you flipping it on me and acting like I don't belong.
Right.
But we skin folk. What you mean I don't belong?
Right, and that's because black folks have been conditioned for a very long time, many generations back, to be emotional creatures who never matured into their adult years. They think like a bunch of little teenagers having stupid arguments in high school popularity contests, and they didn't grow out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Even the grown-ups within the black community growing up, they also was being bullied by one another. So it's like you never can really escape it. It's like at 70 years old, there's always the opportunity where you can fight another black person. It's like, no, I don't want to live around that, man.
Right.
You dudes want to live in that environment?
But there is a way to escape it. It's what you just said. Get away from them. You don't. This is a free country we living in. Nobody is held hostage in their situations. You can leave. You can go do something else. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta talk to them.
Black people make you feel as though if you want to move away, you're a sellout. And I'm like, who the fuck wants to be
Black people
in a
try
dangerous
to
environment?
Make you feel that way. You make yourself feel that way by believing the things these weirdos is talking about. That's what I'm saying. They can't make you feel anything. It's that you're believing the things that they're saying and doing. I'm not saying
because it's like I know people. They're guilting you into staying around them, and then when you leave them, they guilt you because you left them.
But you can't do that. You can't give somebody else the power to control you. Like, you're an adult. You can control yourself. You can choose any town to go live in. Just go live there. Drive there and go live there. No one's stopping you except yourself. You see what I'm saying? You think you owe these people something to stay around them all the time and interact with them? I'm telling you, I needed a white police officer to tell me when he saw the abusive situation that I'm in with my ex. You know you don't have to be here, right? That's literally, I needed to hear somebody say that to me. You don't have to be here. Nobody's holding you hostage. You don't owe anyone anything.
And what did you say when he said that?
I didn't say anything. I was processing what he was talking about. What do you mean I don't have to be here? And he was right. You don't have to be here. Why are you here? Look at him. He's a troublemaker. We know him. We know him down at the station. We know this guy. He's always coming in and out the jail. Why are you here? You don't have to be here because you got a kid with him. No, you're not obligated to do anything. What are you talking about? You're a grown-ass woman. You can go do whatever you want. Why you keep coming back here? You don't need to. You don't have to. Especially not being treated the way that you're being treated. This is ridiculous. You keep walking back to the abuser's den? Why are you doing that? Who do you owe? And they were right. You see what I'm saying? He didn't even have to say all of that to me. Just my common sense kicked in and said, you know what? He's absolutely right. I don't have to be here. This is a luxury for this idiot to even have me in his life. Are you crazy? You're not even qualified. You're not qualified to be around somebody like me. Are you crazy?